Hi, this is Steve of WarhammerArmies.com, and we're working on pinning some models today to a base and want to show you how to do that. I'm using Gale Force 9's pinning product for that, model pinning drill bits and pins. They also have a drill you can get. The model pinning drill bits and pins comes with 2 sizes of brass rods and 2 drill bits, and you just put those into a pin vise and apply some super glue, and you need a pair of tin snips, and you're good to go. So with all that, let's go ahead and demonstrate how this is done. To do this, you take there's 2 different sizes of bits, and they match exactly the size of the rod that you want to do. And what you need to do is look at where you want to pin, and you go in. You can see I already drilled this a little bit already. You go in, you drill it to a reasonable depth. Go to the other side. We're just doing, you can do this on arm joints and heads and all parts of it. And then you go ahead and you paste one of the pinning rods into the area that you're going to work. If it doesn't fit a little bit, then switch to the other side. And you want to cut this down to just about a little bit, and then just hold that there for a little while. It's not going to fall out very easily. Do the other side. Do the same thing again. And then it's a little trick. I want to put it on this fancy little base right here. And you know, this is a plastic model. It's a Tyranid Warrior Prime HQ unit, and it's plastic, and this is a resin base, and sometimes that type of stuff doesn't stick together well, and pinning it's going to make it do a lot better. And I wanted to pin about right there. But the question is, where do you need to drill the holes? And there's a trick to that. Take a little bit of paint. Doesn't really matter which color, but just a little bit of paint. Dab it without getting it on the model. Get a little bit on the ends of those pins. You could use a brush as well, probably a lot safer than what I'm doing. And then you can go take it, get about where you want it to be. You go, and it should leave a little dot about where you want it to be. Let me get enough on this side over here. Got a little bit of blue on there. You probably can't see it on the camera, but there's a little bit of blue there now. And that tells me where I need to drill with the pin vise. I think that's deep enough. Let's give it a trowel right here. Scrape off my paint. Put my try to put paint on. And you try to fit it in and see if it's quite deep enough. And I think the one on the left is deep enough, but not quite straight. That's okay. And the one here, I either need to make shorter okay, I need to shorten that one over there a little bit. I need to make this hole deeper. So just keep on I'm just going to cut that down a little bit now because it's still a little bit too long. Now when you're doing this, it might be a good idea to have goggles so that it doesn't pop into your eye. Got it pushed in there pretty far. Do a little clip. And then then we line up the holes again. And see if you got it in a way it's going to reach all the way in there. And it does. You take it out, and then you're ready to glue it. I like using a toothpick when I do the glue. Glue top is stuck onto here, and this is just your normal cyanoacrylate super glue. You could use accelerator to make this go faster. I really don't think I'm going to need to. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the pieces that are there. It'll just soak down into there. Good enough. Put some glue on the bases right here. It's probably much more than is needed. And then size up where you got the holes. Press it together. I felt a little bit of a good click go in there. And there we go. Nice finished model. And that's how you do basic pinning and stuff. The same exact process will work on your miniatures and doing the joints and all the arms, the legs, and putting heads on and torsos and do them all together, and it'll provide you a much more solid joint that just isn't going to break very easily when you do it. This is Steve from WarhammerArmies.com, and have a good day.